So now let's see what is response header. Okay, so in this following screenshot displays response header set back by the server to the client. Okay, so the first field of the response header is the status code, as you can see here, which is 200. Okay, so which is 3-digit code. So this helps the browser to understand the status of the operation. So okay, so now let's understand it in a very deep manner. So what is the status code? So this is we can say number field named as status code, but the value is passed in the header, and the status code starting with 200 are used to communicate a successful operation back to the web browser. So if suppose like this, you are having the status code 3xs series is used to indicate redirection when a web server, suppose like you have encountered with like status code 3xx, currently it is 2xs, so this is for the successful communication. But when you encounter with the 3xs, so this is used to indicate simply redirection when a server wants the client to connect to the another URL. Okay, so when a web page is moved. So suppose like you have encountered with status codes like 4xx. Okay, so 4xs series is used to indicate an error in the client request, and the user will have to modify the request before resending it. Okay, so this is about 4xs, and one more we have here is 5xs. Okay, so the 5xs series indicate an error on the server side, as the server was unable to complete the operation. Okay, so now in the preceding image you can see that we are having status code 200, which means we have successfully in our operation actually. Okay, so now let's see other one, so which is we are having set cookie. So this is set cookie. So this field is defined will contain a random value that can be used by the server to identify the client and the stored temporary data actually. So then we are having server. So this is very important, very juicy data for the penetration testers. So server, as you can see here, so this field is of interest to the penetration tester and will help in the recon phase of the test. So it displays useful information about the web server hosting the website. So as you can see here, which is Microsoft IIS 8.5. Okay, so what we can conclude from here is, suppose that you are searching for the web browser. So we are well aware of web browser, that what web browser this particular application using, and after searching for after getting the web browser server, what you can do here, you can find exploit of that particular server and you can hack that particular server. So we are going to see it later on. Okay, so then we are having content length. So content length, okay, so this is here content length. So what is this? So this will contain a value indicating the number of the bytes in the body of the response. So it is used so that the other party can know when the current request response has finished. So this is all about the response header. So I have covered all the important parameters that you should know about. Okay, so this is all for this lecture.